Hello guys. Today we're gonna play the Colts. Let's take a look at their roster. See where we're going. See what's factoring in here. Alright, so even with Manning gone for the season, he still has a higher rating than Brock Hurd. But yeah, Brock Hurd is their starter. 4 years in, his arm is so unimpressive. I'm surprised they still have a winning record. But let's look at their halfbacks though. Well, it helps they have Edgerrin James. And Dominic Rhodes is a solid backup. Ricky Williams. Yeah, and then fullback 68, Jetron Smith. But they're more of a passing team. And they got Marvin Harrison right here, the top dog right there. Arnold, Reggie Wayne. I'm surprised Reggie Wayne is so lowly rated 3 years in. But yeah, unless they're hurt, which I don't think. Brandon Stokely's definitely hurt because his rating's much better than that. Marcus Puller, Dallas Clark, first year in the league, rookie year. Becomes better over time, but they got good tight end there. Jeff Saturday's a solid center. They got solid guards and Rick and Ryan. And they have awesome tackles, Glenn and Meadows. They got a great line. Their offense is very solid despite some weird receiver ratings in the absence of Manning. Defensive tackles, they're average. Ends better. They got Dwight Freeney, who's pretty good in this game here. Very young Dwight Freeney. Chad, he's a veteran, but he still gets the job done. Robert Mathis, this is his first year in here. They got those two pretty back-to-back years, and yeah, he's rough in this game, but he gets better. Outside linebackers, Washington and Thornton, and they're slightly below average. Their middle linebacker, Rob Morris, he's solid. Corners, you got average corners right here. And then they got slightly below average safeties. And 79, he's their best safety, but that's not saying much. 79. They got a great kicker right here, Vanderjack, and they got a solid punter too with Smith. So they're pretty solid. Wrong one. So let's play the Colts and see what happens. And I have Duckett back this time around. See, losing Brooking knocked my thing from 95 to 92, but getting Duckett back really helps my offense, so. Yeah, their O-line special teams are the top ones right there. Yes, here's a good question. Would you rather have a sports game, for example, that has great presentation, great gameplay, solid graphics and everything, but they don't have, but everything else, there's like zero extras. Like there's no extras. It's just an exhibition franchise, just the basic gameplay modes. Or would you rather have a game that the graphics and presentation suffer, even though graphics and presentation suffer, but they got all the cool mini games and all that. You know, that kind of thing. Because, Because that's kind of thing with EA and 2K at the time, especially with football. Because at the time, EA, with their Madden games, they had quite a few mini games with theirs. Oh, I got Max. But with 2K football, they didn't really do mini games all that much, but they put a lot more effort into presentation and in their gameplay. Now, Last time I played Madden was Madden 04 franchise mode with the Jaguars. And playing this, I feel like Madden 04 is definitely probably the better game from an overall standpoint, but in terms of like presentation and gameplay, I think presentation it's much better than Madden 04 by far. Gameplay, I think it's a lot of it's a preference. I think overall I kind of like this game gameplay wise a tad better, but in all honesty it's kind of hard for me to say right now because Madden 04 introduced stuff like the playmaker stick, but the thing about this game is that the ability to scramble with the quarterback is so much better than Madden 04. And yeah, it's kind of tricky to you really have to nitpick almost to figure out which one is on a technical scale better. I know people who are diehard 2K fans are obviously going to pick this over Madden. And there's a lot of reasons to pick it over Madden 04, but at the end of it, even though you can if you're just arguing gameplay alone, I can understand the argument of this being better, but if you're arguing as a whole, like the whole game in general, I don't know if it's better than Madden 04, because Madden 04 had so much extra stuff in it. And the gameplay was great too in its own right, even though there's some parts of 2K of this game that I wish was in Madden, and vice versa with this and that. I think I finally figured out sprint. I thought it was hold and release like NFL Game Day games, but it's not. Oh shit. I always like to step up because it gets rid of the over pursuing defenders. Ooh. Oh, Fenron makes the catch. Season. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the stats at the end of the season. I see Duckett right there. Yeah, Duckett's back. This is his game back. I'm going to give him a few carries, but I'm going to... Ooh, McCord. But since Musa Smith is pretty close to getting into the Pro Bowl, and he could get 1,000 yards, I kind of want to put a little bit more emphasis on him. With Duckett, let him have some carries, but in all honesty, I'd rather save him for the playoffs because I'm definitely going to need him for that. Look right there. The Manningless Colts. I wonder what backup quarterbacks thought when they went to Indianapolis when Peyton Manning was still there. They probably knew that they were pretty much done. Like there was no way they were going to go anywhere. I mean, it's kind of hard to maintain a cocky streak if you get signed or traded to a team that has pain. Oh shit! has Peyton Manning on as their starter. Yeah, I can see why they probably maintain that slight win because the weapons around him are so good, like the line, the running game, and the receiving with Harrison, and then even though the overalls don't reveal it, Reggie Wayne we can say is pretty solid. And all that, it's kind of, you can see how they could continue, but yeah. I don't know who's winning the AFC South this year. I mean, Jacksonville, from what I saw, I mean, Tennessee isn't going to do it. I think Colts might have the best record. Houston is, and Colts may be the leaders in that division. Patrick Kearney. Oh man, I could have broke it. Nice. Oh, that corner just blew his assignment. I see some of those formations. Some of the formation subs don't make a lot of sense. I mean, why? I mean, I have more than one tight end. I don't know why my wide receiver's there when I still have a fullback. Oh, fullback toss. Oh well, Christian Connect's fine. Hope it doesn't go out of bounds. Oh. Oh wow. But here's another good question I would like to see. Do you think there's a fine line between accurate simulation and a video game being fun? Because from my experience, I feel like there's a flag. It's probably roughing the passer on me. Yeah. Because I found that Well, I like games being. I don't mind games being realistic like this because then you can do a lot of things like the pros do. But I also feel like there should be an element of fun, and it's a video game. I feel like when you put something in a video game that you can try your damnedest to make it as real as possible, but at the end of the day, you're it's supposed to be fun, and people should have fun playing it. And if people aren't having fun playing it, then you're losing your purpose. I mean, you can. I mean, something if you're trying so hard to make it realistic that the need to want to play with it is gone, then you kind of failed making a video game. You made it. It's like nowadays where there's some features where you have to press like. I don't know any examples on the top of my head. I just know from other people's. Oh, come on, he totally went out of bounds. I think I'm gonna challenge that. Okay. Yeah. See. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like, because I played Madden 19 for the PS4, and I have to say that it was intrigued me at first, and I read reviews online recently, and they said it was good, but I had problems with it, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I didn't do the patch that came with the patch, because I'm kind of old school in terms of I like the idea of a game being complete. And if I get a game and it has bugs and everything, then I think I just don't like it. But overall, I mean, I just feel like they do so much to be realistic that they're losing the magic. It's almost like movies. When movies try to be so realistic that the magic's gone. Where the thing about movies, what make movies good, is that they do such a great job of capturing your attention that you forget they're movies. I mean, you never think they're real, but you still get captivated by it. Nowadays, they try to make movies so realistic, make them look like they're actually happening now that they don't capture your attention, they don't capture your imagination. So like horror movies are a great example. I mean, horror movies back in the day, they used to be so, for me, from what I saw, they grab my attention like crazy. Nowadays, they try so hard to make them look and feel like they're being done like in real life that it makes me even more aware it's a movie because my attention is gone from it. Like maybe not attention, but there's no magic, because I'd rather have a movie be more theatrical, theatrical and be incredibly. Oh, choose package. I didn't know that before. But yeah, overall, I'd rather have something be fun and imaginative than try so hard to be real and lose the magic when it's never going to be real. That's the point. I mean, movies, video games, they're never going to actually be like real life because they're not real life. They're movies and video games. So sometimes there's a fine line between trying to imitate real life and trying so hard to be real life that what made the thing so special, like movies and video games, that made them special, is gone. But yeah, that's kind of what on the top of my head on it, really. I hope that made sense, if anything. But yeah, I'm not saying that for all video games nowadays. There's certainly video games being made nowadays that are pretty good. Like Friday the 13th is pretty awesome, even though it is very buggy, and it's probably not going to improve anytime soon due to some copyright lawsuits they're facing. But that's a little That's a little outside of the football sports realm, but it is video game related. Yeah, Musa Smith. I'm going to get Duckett a couple carries in the second half, trying to get Musa Smith a little bit of a break. The RCA Dome. Didn't Indianapolis get a new dome after 04? Like sometime between 04 and now? Because I feel like they did, but I don't know for sure. Alright, Duckett. Let you carry a carry. Oh, Fenneron just on fire. Well, their defense isn't the best defense in the world. I will say that. Let's fake them out. They're all bunched up. Oh, come on. Oh. I should have just run it. Oh, Fenneron, you almost had that one. Oh, Max. Frickin' Max. I love it when it gets there. Oh, yes. Nice. Special teams, I will say special teams in this game I kind of like a bit more than Madden 04 because there's more of an awareness, I feel like, more of a consistent awareness. Oh, shit. Damn it. They're gonna pass. They have to. No, they're just... Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Come on. Yes. Let's get a little blitz happy. Oh, wow. Ah, shoot. Oh, well. Wow, they didn't leave.
Falcons offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 4-yard line. Smith will get the carry on first down and gains about 3 yards. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Falcons in command of this one, 17-0.
Why is Duckett the fullback in this formation? Yeah, I think I messed up the playbooks, really. But oh well, Duckett needs the touchdown for confidence boost.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay game, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space. Another touchdown. And they are
Yeah, the substitution's kind of weird. I don't know why sometimes wide receivers in the backfield, fullback, tight end. I think I must have messed something up when I was messing around with playbooks earlier in the season. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting good at getting max. Hopefully. There we go. Wow, that is. Yeah, they're really trying to get that running game going. Oh, come on. Alright, how did I rough the passer? It's kind of hard for me to prevent that because I'm going at him full force and he throws it, the camera goes back and I don't see what happens after that. But I would sign another better middle linebacker, but in all honesty, the season is almost done and I don't really have money to invest. Plus, my defense has been doing well, so there's really no point. I'm kind of already a little bit in the hole from all the acquisitions I made over the course of the season. They're going to do a field goal. They do it again. They got it. Oh, I like that there's a default, just give it to them right there. Oh. Oh, Crumpler comes through. Yeah, I don't get some of the logic behind it. Like, Crumpler's at wide up, Peerless Price is the third one. It's kind of a little funky. It's not something I'm used to. Madden's a bit more. Oh, come on. I need to get a first down. After hit 29. pretty much have the game now. We'll let it run down a little bit.
Takes a knee and the clock will tick down.
Alright, good. Alright, another win in the books, guys.
And that is going to do it for this one. Falcons come out on top, 24-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Alright. That was the first game. Alright, let's take a look at this now.
I'm Chris Berman. Welcome to ESPN's NFL Prime Time. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Falcons put on a display and win by 21 points. The Chiefs lost this one, but will stay at number 2 in the AFC West.
Lions won.
LaDainian Tomlinson played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. In an NFC North matchup, we had the Bears pick up their 3rd win of the season.
Ravens Raiders. That's a great. I would love. That's an awesome matchup.
Jamal Lewis takes the hand up to the right, gets a good block from the fullback, shoots outside that down. The Ravens win this one by the final score of 17-10. Bobby Abram had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Seahawks beat the Rams. Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we have the Cardinals get squeezed out
Scrub
by 4
match.
Down in New Orleans, we had the Saints edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. The Bills' defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Nashville. Cowboys, Redskins.
Okay.
Colts got
Oh.
game-breaking speed. Watch this. There's the Heat.
That's nice.
There are guys there, but they're not going to be close.
Oh.
Touchdown. And good.
Oh.
The Redskins go on to win this by the
Ramsey,
score of
Patrick
27-3.
Ramsey.
The Jaguars lost on the
Tom
road.
Brady actually did well. Let's see.
The Steelers won this contest, but will stay in the first place in the AFC North. Jamal Robertson played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Ashley Lee did over 150 yards receiving and helped the Broncos beat the Browns. Texans, Buccaneers. Stacey Mack's a real
I like how he said that. Mac.
scrimmage. Who at the 5?
Oh wow, Texans won.
I get a touchdown. The Texans won to win this by the final score of 20-14. And in our final game, we had the Dolphins come away victorious. So with just 2 weeks to go now, still plenty to be decided before January rolls around. First, have players game balls. Go out to these men, each helping their team down the stretch. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio.
let's take a look. Pro Bowl. Vic barely qualifies. For halfbacks, Musa Smith overtook Sean Alexander. There we go. That's what I want to see. Now he's within the limit. Fullbacks. One from Atlanta. Wide receivers. Gillis Price, he's barely making it. And then tight end, no one. Centers, Christie's still there. Guards, no one. Tackles. Whitfield's still in the bottom. Kickers. Feely, he went up quite a bit. He could make it maybe. And then no one for punters. Defensive tackles. Nah, if I didn't have that many pass interference calls, he could have been up there, I think. Defensive ends, no one really. Outside linebackers, nope. Inside, nope. Now with Keith Brooking gone, McBride's still the top guy, followed by Green right there, and then Buchanan snuck back in again. And of course, Dre Lyon, of course he's in there. There's a lot of Lions in these ones here. No one for strong safety. Oh wait, no, Corey Hall's right there. And then free safety, Bronson's hanging around still. Let's take a look at my email. Okay. Green's still gone. Woodson's still gone. Brooking, yeah, I know Brooking's still gone. Lewis, Mason. Oh my God. Rich Gannon is gone for 11. He's gone for the season. What the hell? All the big players are getting hurt. This is kind of weird. I just think it's weird that I will say this. I kind of feel like the AI is kind of too gun-ho on having the big name guys getting hurt. I just feel like it's a bit too aggressive for my taste. But yeah, Rich Gannon's gone. Tight end. Halfback, quarterback. I don't know why we need a quarterback, but oh well. Yep, Brooking and Dunn still hurt. Okay. Tampa again. Okay. Alright, and that is it for this today. Another good win. Alright, save franchise, overwrite this. But yeah, guys, another good win. I'll probably end the season perfect. And I don't mind that, but I also do enjoy some challenges. Keep in mind, this is on default rookie. I think they call it rookie. I don't know if it's rookie mode, but it's on the default mode the game comes in. I didn't change anything. But yeah, it was another still one against a meaningless Colts. This doesn't sound that impressive, but it's still a win nonetheless. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.